What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the game update for the month of August 2016. Dear God, guys, summer is going through a lot faster than I would have liked. It's crazy. I don't know about you guys, but the last few years, my years have gone by super quick, especially around summer, because it's so nice out. All the things you'd like to do, your vacation, that sort of stuff, all comes up around here. So, yeah, but fortunately, it has been a good summer so far, and we have an even better one now that we know what games are coming out in the month of August. There's some really good looking games and titles and DLCs and things of that nature coming out in this month, and I'm really excited to get into them, and I hope you guys are excited to take a look at them with me. So let's start things off by the first game on the old list skis. Now, if you guys watched, were on my channel, I did release a preview of the main Let's Play for this game, and the game is called Abdul. Now, I was sent this code, a code for the game last week. I played it and beat it in one day, actually less than a day. I beat it, I took a bit of time. I edited out some loading screens and whatnot, but the main video, the full video is about an hour and 15 minutes or so. So, I was only allowed to show up to a very specific point in the preview video. They're like, we want you to post this footage, but we only want you to go to here. But on this date, which is August 2nd, which is when it comes out, but it'll be coming out super early. It'll be coming out at, I believe, 12 a.m. Pacific time. If I'm not mistaken, that's when it's coming out. So at that time, you'll see the full Let's Play of Abdul. So if you like it, it's a very nice game. It's very, what's the word? It's got very, like, it's more of a visual experience and an art style rather than a video game, if you will, because it is a game, but I feel like it's the kind of game that's mainly just for a visual experience, and it's truly unbelievable. And if you could appreciate that kind of thing, I highly recommend you give this a watch. If you enjoy Journey, and if you know you're aware of Journey and you watch Journey, you like Journey. I never played Journey, but I heard all about it. You're definitely gonna like this one. So definitely take a look at the full version as it comes out on August 2nd, super early West Coast time. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. Also, now this is a big one. This is a very big one. As you guys know, a while back, Telltale announced a new series. I was excited as soon as they announced it, and that is Batman, a Telltale experience, or whatever they call it, a Telltale series. And the first episode, Realm of Shadows. Now, I'm really looking forward to that. Telltale may or may not send me an early code. We're gonna see. If they do send me an early copy, usually theirs, their episodics, they usually like to go live on the day of release, but early morning as well. So roughly the same time as Abdul would have been. You know what I mean? Same kind of time frame. If that's the case, I might do Batman first, but we'll see when I get Batman. Either way, you'll see it on the 2nd because I'm at least gonna be playing it on the 2nd at the latest. So I just figured I'd let you guys know about that. But yeah, Batman Telltale series episode 1. I cannot wait for that. Also coming out August 2nd. August 2nd is pretty busy as well. We have ourselves, now I didn't even know about this, but a subscriber mentioned it to me, so thank you, sir. You know who you are who mentioned this to me. But Layers of Fear. Do you guys remember that one? It was the jump scare horror game that was based around a really good story, in my opinion, a painter gone mad. Well, that's what this is. It's a new DLC for it called Inheritance, where you follow his daughter, and she comes around the house and sees what happened to her father and all that sort of thing. So I don't think it'll be as long as the base game, obviously, but I do want to check it out. I will be doing a face cam, because a lot of people ask me, Dan, why don't you do face cams more often? Sorry, this is really driving me nuts right now. And I say I don't do face cam for everything because I feel like it's kind of moot to do a face cam for everything. I feel like face cams are important that are games generated to get reactions out of you, particularly horrors or something like that. You know what I mean? That's a really good game, style of game that you would get a reaction from. So that's why I don't normally do it. There's a couple other reasons as well, but that's the main reason. But at least for Layers of Fear, you will be seeing a face cam. So I hope you guys tune in for that one as well. Now, a week after that, this is one of the biggest games of the year, I think. I don't know if it's going to be as good as people claim. A lot of people, I feel like, I think they're overhyping it a little bit. But I'm hoping for the best. I hope the hype is real. And I'm, of course, talking about No Man's Sky. I'm really excited to try this game out. It looks awesome. It sounds like right up my alley. Space exploration, the ability to take off and land from any planet. It does have that shooter aspect as well, but it's mainly about exploring and finding new locations and things of that nature and seeing what you can find out there. And I think that is absolutely genius. So this game got delayed multiple times. It was supposed to come out in June, I believe. and then July, and then finally August. So there hasn't been any information about a delay yet, but No Man's Sky should be coming out August 9th. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. One thing I do want to mention, actually, and this is kind of silly, I wanted to get No Man's Sky on PC for obvious reasons, but they decided to release the PS4 version on the 9th and the PC version on the 12th. That's kind of annoying because I would have very much preferred to play No Man's Sky on the PC for, well, obviously the visuals, the frames, you know, everything. It's just so much better. But if they released it earlier on PS4, I may have to get it on PS4. I want to leave that decision up to you guys. Would you want me to play the PS4 version and release it earlier, or wait till PC on the 12th? Downside is that a lot of people may have already seen it. You know, this series probably won't get as much attention. So I really want to boost this kind of a series, but I don't want to do it at the expense of a lesser experience, and I'd like to get the better experience if possible. I tried to get in contact with them, but I haven't heard anything, so I probably won't be getting a code from them personally, so I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is totally fine. I got no problem with that. So you could probably just expect it around the same time, you know, on August 9th or August 12th, whatever we decide to do. I'm hoping it'll be the 9th, though. We'll figure things out, but No Man's Sky, I feel like, depending how it is, and if it does live up to his hype, that is going to take up a lot of my time. I can tell you that right now. All right, moving on, guys. After No Man's Sky, there's nothing for a little while. However, releasing on the 23rd, and I'm almost 100% positive I'll be getting this like a week in advance, hopefully, because Square Enix is badass. We will be playing Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. I'll be playing that on PC. Now, if you guys remember, back in 2011, I did a Let's Play of Deus Ex Human Revolution, and I had a blast with it. I love that kind of a game, and it was so much fun. So I'm just hoping that this one will be just as good, if not better, than that experience. Like, it probably will, just because it'll be on PC for us. And one thing as well, I did go ahead and order the collector's edition on top of it. So we haven't had a game unboxing in a while, but we got one in August. So I'm happy to say that I'll be able to give you guys another game unboxing. Like I said, I have pre-ordered and purchased tons of collector's editions this year. Pretty much every main game that you could think of has a collector's edition just about, and I've ordered it. So there's going to be a lot of collector's editions game unboxings coming in the 3rd and 4th quarter of the year. I promise you it's going to be great. I cannot wait to unbox it. Although I'm running out of space on my shelf. I'm going to have to get another one. We'll have to see how that goes. Maybe do a giant office rearrange and get a brand new shelf, and maybe just take the one from over there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it's going to be nuts. So I cannot wait. But either way, Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, that's coming out on the 23rd. I will be going to Colorado, though. One of my best friends ever since I was a kid. He's getting married down in Colorado. I'm going to go down there for the weekend, and that takes place on the 20th. So I'm not sure depending if they give me the code, like enough time before that, no problems. I'll have footage for you guys. You know, the embargo is probably on the Monday. That's usually what they do, Monday or early Tuesday. So we should have gameplay nice and early and on time for you guys. But if not, hopefully I'll be back in time to record gameplay and pump it out for you guys. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'll find, as soon as we get close to the date and I find out more information, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that's going to be cool. So just in case you're wondering what's going on, if something happens and we don't know, I'll be at a wedding. That's all it is. So don't worry. The gameplay will still continue. I just can't tell you exactly when it's going to go live just yet. So also, now these next two titles are not 100% guaranteed, but we can kind of guesstimate. One of them, it is guaranteed, just not, doesn't have a date yet. Let's talk about that. Fallout 4's Nuka World DLC. This is the next story-based mission after Far Harbor. It's not going to be as large as Far Harbor, I don't believe, but it's going to be along the same style. Probably going to be along the same style of Automatron. And a lot of people ask me this. I mentioned this in the game updates and whatnot, but they asked me, Dan, why haven't you done any of the workshop DLCs? Well, if you guys watch the base Fallout 4 Let's Play, you'll know that I almost never touched based on settlement building aspect. Almost never. The only time I ever did it was when it was mandatory for a main mission. It was part of a tutorial, or you had to build this to get into that. That's the only time I have ever really utilized the building workshop aspect settlements, you know, that kind of stuff. So I felt like since I don't have a settlement going, there's no point in me doing the DLCs for them, like particularly those DLCs. And a lot of people ask me too, with the latest DLC that came out in July here, Vault Tech builder. So essentially you could build your own vault. You're like, but Dan, there's a story to it. And I looked and I'm like, not really. All they do is they tell you about a new vault, Vault 88, which is essentially empty. And they just send you to the vault and you're like, oh, well, why don't you make your own out of it? You know, that sort of thing. And it becomes its own settlement. And that does sound cool. Building a vault would be really awesome. But at the same time, all those stuff you'd have to collect, scraps, it's kind of something you have to do over time. And I guess I could make a series out of that, but it's not something I really wanted to do all that much. I think the whole having your own vault is awesome. The fact that it's Vault 88, just like DanQ8000, 8 being my favorite number, 8's up the wazoo. You know, it sounds like that would make a lot of sense, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. That's just it. I prefer a more story-based thing instead of a building, you know, building and grinding, that sort of a thing. That's just me though, and that's kind of why I haven't done it. But Nuka World, come on, man. It's an amusement park based on Nuka-Cola. Let's do that. Come on. So that's something to look forward to as well. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, don't have anything of the sort for information on this. I'm just assuming that the next episode for Hitman, episode 4, should be releasing at the end of the month. If you guys remember, there was nothing at the end of June. The last official episode was Marrakesh at the end of May. And it doesn't seem that long ago, but like I said, time is going by really quickly right now. And they released the summer bonus episode at the end of July that we just played. And it was a lot of fun. But it's not the official episode. There's apparently 7, I think? 7 episodes to go. So there should be 4 more to go. And it's all going to release this year, because the full retail version of Hitman is coming out in January 2017. So they only have a few more months to get it out. So I'm sure they'll make it work, but I don't know exactly. I think the next location is Thailand. I understand there's a Thailand, Tokyo, and United States for sure coming out, but I don't know exactly which is next. I think Thailand's up next, but I could be wrong. It could be, I think it's Thailand, US, and then Tokyo for location. So we'll find out as soon as we get there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all there is for the game update this month, August 2016. A lot of great looking titles. There aren't that many, but there are a lot of great looking titles. And there are series on the go that will be finished as well, like Technomancer should be done really soon. You know, all the other games have already been uploaded. I still might want to do Dead Space depending on how much time there is. You guys remember I mentioned it in the last game update that there might be a gap when I want to do some other games. And I got a lot of suggestions. Another suggestion was to do the GTA 4 standalone expansions like Ballad of Gay Tony and Lost and Damned. You know, those kind of expansions. I think that's a fantastic idea since I've actually never played them at all. Even when they came out, I never played them. So that could be something I definitely want to try out. Since they're standalone, I could just get it on like PC or whatever and give you guys the best quality that way. And it would be something new as well. Some people also suggested GTA Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3. I played both of those. GTA Vice City, I literally know like the back of my hand. I remember I played that game so much. I collected everything. I remember Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and San Andreas were 2 of the things that I collected literally everything on. Everything. Like, I mean, insane stunt jumps, all the collectibles, you know, everything I found for those games. I was addicted, especially in Vice City. I didn't even need a map. I'm like, they're like, where do you, like a friend would be like, Dan, go here, or you should go here, or whatever. Do you know where that is? I'm like, yep. Or do you know where this car is hidden? Yep. And I wouldn't use the map. I had it all memorized. It was amazing. Such a good time. So maybe that could be something worth doing a Let's Play for, some GTAs in the future. I don't want to say this month or anytime soon because they're super long. But maybe in January when things slow down or something like that, because September, October, November, December, holy hell, guys, it's going to be an active DanQ8000 channel, man. It's going to be excellent, and I cannot wait. But as soon as things slow down, I think that could be a good idea. So be sure to let me know your thoughts on that. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this game update. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor and hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are you looking forward to most this month? You got to let me know. Oh, and I do want to mention before we go, I know Madden's coming out this month. I don't want to play Madden. I've never been a huge NFL fan, so if people are gonna like, Dan, what about Madden? I don't really want to play Madden. I know I said I wanted to add more sports games to the list, and I am. FIFA and NHL are getting added, so those come out next month, but we'll talk about that later. But I don't really want to do Madden. That's one of the games that I don't think I have any interest in whatsoever. So that's gonna be that. I'm sorry, I've been droning on. I'm just so excited. There's such good titles coming out, and I cannot wait to share my experiences with you guys. So thank you guys so much again. Take it easy. Have a great day. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media. Those will be down below in the description and play the end card of this video. If you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie from my Spreadshirt shop, link in the description for that. But that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much again. We'll see you soon for all this new content coming out this month. I cannot wait. But until then, let's hand things over to Knox Hill. Have a good one, guys.
Who's the man with the plan? if you feel trouble, wild and wild on these violent ends. Hit DanQ8000. Wait a minute, hold that style is dialed in. Goddamn Billy Jack, we still riding tires flat. I hear them sirens, see shots flying, so we driving fire back. If they ain't vibing, lie with that. Got me dressed up in all black. What up? Hood up, and I see them haters try to run with us. They gon' need inhalers. Gotta breathe them hard just like Darth Vader. Players, grab your respirators. Night invaders get lightsabered. Mask on for the shooters. Move like trash to bed intruder. Got that Glock and got them woofers. Just press play, I'll keep it moving. Who is not? Still you damn fools. Keep it fresh like canned food. There ain't nothing we can't do, so tune into that DanQ. Yeah. It was never, ever a game.